it's hard to win. It is hard to win, and I'm proud of our guys battling. New Mexico's a really good football team. Really, Coach Jason Exton, a really good job this year. Brought in some really good players. They're hard to defend. They do a good job defensively with a lot of their movement. Obviously, they had a huge play tonight on special teams, and they've been able to do that this season. So New Mexico's a good football team, but proud of our guys finding a way to win. Proud of us having a much better second half than we've shown in the previous games that we've lost. So proud of our guys finding a way to finish. Proud of us doing a good job in the fourth quarter. They're one of the top fourth quarter teams in the country. We are not, but we were better tonight. And so that's tough to build. And obviously, we'll talk about some of the negatives here in a little bit, but really proud of our defense. They had to deal with a lot tonight, a lot of personnel groupings, trick plays, run the football, all that. And they responded really, really well. There's obviously some things to clean up, but they tackle better, really good on third down. We're able to get after the quarterback. Those are foundational things for us. Braxton Feely continues to be one of the better D linemen in the country. Ty Benefield's relentless finding the football. Amari McCoy had a big interception. Jaden Virgin Morgan obviously played really well. Had a personal foul that cannot happen. And watching the film, I see why it is, but we can't respond to those things. That's on us. That's a discipline issue that we got to get fixed. That's why we pulled him out immediately after that, but he played really, really hard. Marco Notarini always plays hard. Jaden Mickey had a really good night. So I think overall our defense did some really good things. I'm proud of them. Offensively, if we take away the self-inflicted negatives, obviously there's a bunch of false starts on there. And that's something we're going to continue to look at, continue to have conversations, continue to find ways to rep it better in practice, because that's what we control. We don't live in mythological world. We got to control it in meetings and practice, and something we're missing because we got great kids. And I've heard people, well, you're going to pull, like, we got who we got. And that we have more than enough. We just got to keep growing them to where we don't have some of these self-inflicted negatives. And we got to make sure we win first down, right? You see the drives that we did sputter offensively. We didn't win first down. We got to be more efficient there, but proud of our offense finding a way. We went for it on fourth down 7 times, and we found a way to win 6 of those. That's huge. Huge for our offense to be able to continue to move the ball. Maddox did some good things. Our O-line was able to wear their defense out later in the game. Ben Ford had a huge night. That's earned and deserved. He's a warrior. Our receivers were blocking their tail off. Chris Marshall had some big catches. I'm just proud of our guys battling on offense. Obviously, special teams wise, that kickoff to the house can't happen. What happened is the guys on there assumed we were kicking it out. And even though we talk about as coaches, don't assume, run through the end zone, some of our players, we assumed. And we got to fix that. We got to make sure that doesn't happen. And right now, men learn through pain, and we went through a really painful moment on that blue. And we can't let that happen again. And so we got to work to fix it. That play where we fumbled the snap and found a way where Oscar Doyle threw it to Grizz, I would love to say that was a play call. It was not. It was our players adapting to fire drill, which we work every Thursday if we do muff a snap. And thank you, Jesus, for the touchdown. And it was a moment that I probably won't forget in a long time.